How do you get the best SideScan transducer placement? Imagine trying to see underwater features clearly but your sonar keeps showing fuzzy images or missing key details. The secret often lies in where you put your transducer. Getting the placement right can make a huge difference in your SideScan imaging. So, how do you do it? Let's walk through the steps to find the best spot for your transducer. First, the goal is to mount the transducer as close to the center line of the transom as possible. This helps keep the sonar beam balanced on both sides of the boat. It should sit about 3/8 of an inch below the hull bottom. This distance helps prevent cavitation, which is when air bubbles disrupt the sonar signals. If the transducer is too high, you might get poor image quality. Next, make sure the transducer is level and parallel to the waterline. Using a level tool or a mounting bracket with adjustable angles can help. If your boat has a hull with a significant dead rise, which is the angle of the bottom, you might want to use a fairing block. This helps align the transducer so the beam hits the water at the right angle for accurate imaging. Avoid mounting near hull features like steps, strakes, or ribs. These can cause turbulence and interfere with the sonar signals. For boats with outboard motors, mounting directly in the center can be tricky because the motor can cause interference. In this case, mounting slightly off-center but still close to the centerline works better. Also, make sure to trim the motor down during operation to reduce turbulence. Some boaters prefer mounting the transducer on the side opposite the motor to avoid interference, but this limits how wide your scanning can be. When mounting, consider the type of hull. For aluminum or steel hulls, use mounting brackets designed for those materials and avoid rivet lines or chines that can create noise. On fiberglass hulls, transom mounting is common, but plastic through-hull mounts are good options for certain designs. If your boat has a hull with a deep dead rise, installing two transducers on each side of the keel can give you a clearer picture. These should be mounted so the sonar beam hits the bottom at a 90-degree angle, which improves accuracy. Keep in mind, electronics like radios, motors, and radar can cause electromagnetic interference. Position the transducer away from these sources for the best results. To sum up, the best placement involves mounting near the center line, about 3/8 of an inch below the hull, ensuring it is level and aligned with the waterline. Use fairing blocks if needed, avoid turbulence areas, and choose the right mounting method for your boat's hull material. For boats with a deep angle of the bottom, use dual through-hull transducers on each side of the keel. Proper placement helps you see underwater structures clearly on both sides, making your fishing or exploring trips more productive.